Alright, it is Thursday, April 9th, and I'm heading out to go on my vacation, taking a walk over to the train station. I've got most of my week's shirts on right now, so I didn't have to pack them. Great idea, Ben, layer all my clothes, and a lot of my underwear too, under these jeans. Anyway, I just figured I'd start documenting this now, and see where it takes me. Okay. It's about 10:30 or so, Thursday morning. Good thing I left early. The train delays. I'm supposed to be in the Seek office 10 minutes ago, but I'm sitting on the train and it's not moving. That's okay though. I left myself a cushion, so I'll have to use it. Easy as pie. I'm on the air train now. I've got my ticket or boarding pass or whatever it is I got. Printed it right out from the self-serve kiosk while all the other suckers are waiting in line. And I'm going to head over to the gate now. This is pretty cool. Here I am on the air train at Newark Airport. Wow, you really do have to take your shoes off when you go through security. Well, I did all that, went through the gates, and now I'm just sitting at the gate and waiting for my plane to come so I can board it, and that's not going to be for over an hour. So nothing to do but sit and read, but at least I'm early. Okay, for the first time in almost 9 years, I'm actually on an airplane. We're about to take off, and I think everything's running about on time. I don't have a watch. I always go by my cell phone for the time, and I had to turn that off. So hopefully we'll be in the air soon, and before you know it, we'll be in Kansas City. So I'm in the airplane bathroom, and taking off another layer. I think I had like 6 shirts on at the beginning of the day, so I think I'm down to 3 or 4 or something. I thought that was worth noting. I have very mixed feelings about today. On one hand, everything went off without a hitch. I got here, the plane ride was pretty much on time or close to it. I got to where I needed to go, I got my car, I drove around. It went according to plan, but I felt like such crap today. I've had a headache all day today, the same headache that I've had all week. It just won't go away. So I kind of wasn't feeling well, and it kind of took the fun out of it. So I'm in a Motel 6 in Topeka, Kansas, and hopefully in the morning things will feel a little better. Alright, morning in Topeka, Kansas, and feeling a lot better than yesterday. The headache is pretty much gone. Do I feel like I can run a marathon tomorrow? No, but I'm going to try to just relax and have a good time today and see some sights. It's a much nicer day, so let's see what we can do. Alright, my outlook is a little more positive. We'll see what happens when I go on a little run. Alright. 10:28 a.m. on April 10th, Motel 6 in Topeka. Just went to Gage Park, a nice little park right down the road, to do a quick 2-mile run. Feels great. I feel a lot better. Still, am I ready for marathon? Maybe, because if I feel best while I'm running, that's going to bode well for tomorrow. So we'll see. Room 101. Wasn't there something in 1984 about that? I am in the Oz Museum right now. There's Dorothy. And it's amazing all the things that they've got here. All the memorabilia and all the production items, contracts and books and figurines and all the different things that went into the marketing of the movie. And of course, all the commercialism that ran through it too. I'm just kind of blasting through right now just to kind of get a sense of it. And they got the movie showing on a big loop in a room over there as well. And the Haunted Forest. And like I said, all kinds of interesting memorabilia from the book, the film, everything. Even the blight of the sequel from the 80s, Return to Oz. Stuff about the Dark Side of the Moon thing, records, The Wiz, anything you can imagine. They put Wizard of Oz on all kinds of things. Very commercial, but I suppose it deserves it more than any other movie. There you go. This is a copy of the original contract for the author to write the book from 1899. That's the Friendly Cooker. That's where I had my brunch today, here in Wamego, Kansas. And I also, today, along this strip, went to the Oz Museum. And I got to get a little Wizard of Oz fun there too, some memorabilia and some history, which was a lot of fun. I can't believe I just happened upon that. Alright, I think I'm gonna head west some more and see where it takes me. So I just passed through, or am passing through, the booming metropolis of Manhattan, Kansas. And compared to the other places, little towns I've been, coming to Manhattan from Topeka, it really is a booming metropolis. It's got all the major big chain stores, Best Buy and Walmart and Ace Hardware and all those staples, all that kind of stuff. Big mall there and big downtown area too. So it's sort of funny that it's called Manhattan, because it's the biggest thing I've seen since I got out of Topeka. So I'm just keeping on heading west right now through the beautiful heartland of the Midwest. This is what America really looks like.
Left turn in 45 miles.
Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I am heading west on Route 24 to a place called Cawker City, where supposedly, according to the Kansas guide that I looked through while I was at the motel, they have the country's biggest ball of twine. That is the kind of thing that interests me. So I'm going to go to it. I'm going to go check out the biggest ball of twine, and then head to Abilene, and that way I can check into my hotel and have the pasta dinner and everything and get ready for the race tomorrow. So I think it's going to all work out pretty well, but I just love all this open space that I'm driving through. I'm glad I stayed off the interstate thanks to the Hertz GPS never lost system here. That's all for now. Wow, beautiful lake. This is an area called Glen Elder State Park. I don't know what the name of the lake is, but after driving through all this farmland and dry land, it's nice to see a pretty lake over here. Very nice, very cool. There it is, Cawker City's ball of twine, the world's largest. 1988 circumference, 40 feet 3 inches, 14,687 pounds. Homestead of J. Gledhill, 1871 to 1920. Look, they even have a twine-a-thon, third weekend in August. I don't even know what that is. Started by Frank Stober in 1953. Wow, there it is. Biggest ball of twine. Yes, indeed. There even is a ball of twine souvenir gift shop. And I'm taking the shortcut path here to get to it. There it is. So all along Main Street, there's this yellow line that leads you to all the different storefronts that each have paintings on them that have twine balls in the paintings. That's the pictures I was taking before. There's the twine ball. I just had this really awesome thought. You know, I was really broken up about not qualifying for Boston at the New Jersey Marathon. And now I'm thinking, had I qualified for Boston, I would have been running Boston this year, and I would not be on this awesome adventure here in Kansas and throughout the Midwest. So in a way, everything kind of worked out pretty cool. And if I qualify for Boston at this marathon, great. If I don't, and I'm fully prepared not to, if I don't, that's going to open up a whole new set of adventures for me in the fall. So it's kind of cool. So I'm thoroughly happy because it's worth all this. It's worth this to have not qualified, that's for sure. That's right, I'm heading into Abilene. I am here. This is where I will be. This is where I'll be running tomorrow. Abilene, Kansas, home of Dwight Eisenhower. And I'm going to head on into the city and to the town and see where I need to go for my registration and what to do and to check into my hotel. All right. The bar and grill I just passed had a sign that said, "Welcome Ike Runners." Awesome. This is what Abilene, Kansas looks like. I'm missing it. There's signs everywhere that say "Welcome Runners." I keep missing it with my camera here. Here's a little one on the lawn there, "Welcome Runners." I don't know if you can see that there. There's a big one on another sign. Here's another big one. That's pretty long. "Welcome Runners." Awesome. It's all over the place. I'm guessing this is probably going to be part of the route because this is Buckeye. So this is where, I guess, the main drag, this is where it all happens. And I'm here at the registration area for the marathon. I'm going to pick up my race packet. Very excited. And I just got my shirt and my registration and my bib and my chip timer, and I am ready to go. I'm going to go across the street to the pasta dinner. In fact, I think I'll just walk across the street. There we go. It's right over there at the church. Here I am at the church, and this is where we're going for the pasta dinner. Very excited about this. Okay, so here I am in the church hall, and I'm going to have my pasta dinner amongst all these lovely folks. And we got music here too while we eat our dinner. Awesome, very exciting. I am on my second helping because it's so good and everybody's so nice and I'm so hungry. This is the staff of people here. Everybody who's serving. So everybody say hi! And the guys over here on the salad table here. There they are. Hello, hello. Let's listen to more musical stylings. Alright, so I'm staying at the Diamond Motel. And this is my room over here. And it's only about 1.5 miles or so from the race start. So that's kind of cool. I may walk. So this is my room. Not bad. Got a nice big king-size bed. And looks like it's going to be nice and cozy. Alright. Alright, so I just did a nighttime grocery store stop. I decided it'd be good to have a banana for the morning, even though they're going to have breakfast at the race site. But a banana there, and some soy milk to help me poop once before I go. And hopefully I can get back to the hotel and get some sleep. It's about 9:45. I feel tired, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to sleep. There's just way too much excitement. I'm actually feeling the excitement. So just back on over to the motel, and that'll be it. It's 11:18, and I am going to bed. I think I may very well catch some Z's tonight, but we'll see. Well, it is about 5:45, and I actually slept. Not great, but way better than I have in the past marathons, even past half marathons. I slept, for several hours, and I feel good. I mean, look at my eyes; they're not red. So I think I'm gonna feel good when I get out there. It's probably chilly out there, but we'll see. So I'm gonna leave in a couple minutes, and this is it. I'll be running in just a little more than an hour. It's 6:30 in the morning, and I'm at the start line area, and everybody's heading inside. I was just inside a second ago. They've got breakfast being served there, everything from light fare like bananas and stuff to pancakes and sausage. And some people are doing some warm-up runs, and it's chilly out here. It's like 30 something degrees, but there's no wind. The moon is out. They got some music playing, some motivational music, and I guess I did a little stretching, so I'm gonna get in there, stretch a little more, maybe do a little warm-up jog, and that'll be it. So about a half hour, I'll be running. Okay, so this is the hall where everybody's gathering now, having their breakfast, getting ready for the race. We'll be running in just under a half an hour. Very excited. Okay, so let's talk to some of my new friends and see how they're doing, see if they're ready. You guys ready for the race today? You sleep? You got a good night's sleep last night?
Not bad. How was yours?
Not bad at all. The best one I've had yet for a marathon.
Oh, that's good.
Yep.
You're going to do it today.
I hope so. It seems pretty good. What do you think about the weather conditions? Pretty optimal.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty good, I think.
Good. Very cool. All right. We'll see you on the course. Just under a half an hour. I did it! I did it. 3 hours and 5 minutes, or 3:04:40 something. It doesn't matter. I did it, and I couldn't be happier. They just did all the awards for the shorter races, but I got to go check out of the hotel. It's almost noon, and they said they're going to do the awards for the marathon at about 12:10, and I have to check out at 12:30. I guess showering is out of the question. I'll probably just wash my hands and head and face, but it doesn't even matter. I'm just so happy because I did it, and this is just unbelievable, and this is just such a great experience, and I don't know what else to say. I came in second in my age group, which is mind-blowing for a marathon. I mean, it's only 175 people. I came in 10th overall, so it's still better than I normally do, which is like at the bottom end of the top 10 percentile. But second in my age group, 10th overall, and the age group is only a 5-year age group, so again, it narrows the field, but it still feels great. I'm going to get a medal, so I'm going to have to go back and get my medal, but I got to check out of my hotel. The people have just been so nice around here. I'm just flabbergasted. It's just unbelievable. It's beyond words. It's beyond belief. I'm out of my mind. I'm out of my mind because it's great. So I'm gonna go get my awards soon, but I gotta go check out. So I'm back at the pancake breakfast and awards ceremony here. People are still hanging out, eating their pancakes, having a good time, talking about the race. They're going to give out the marathon awards soon. It's a good vibe, everybody's a little sore. They're mostly pretty happy on here. And the people serving the food are.
3 hours, 4 minutes, 42 seconds. New Jersey.
Yes!
New Jersey.
Thank you. Okay, so I didn't get to shower, and I didn't change my clothes, so maybe I'm not that presentable, but I really want to see some of the sights of Abilene, and I'm going to start with the Eisenhower Museum and Library, because in my opinion already, you don't need to convince me that Dwight Eisenhower was one of our greatest presidents, and I'm going to go check out why now. So here's the museum, that's the library over there. That's the place of meditation. That apparently is where Dwight Eisenhower is buried. Dwight Eisenhower lived here in this house. Grew up here in Abilene. Spent the first 20 years of his life here. This was his house. So in Abilene, the Russell Stover Candy Factory. Yummy. Here at the outlet, they have bloopers. Less than perfect looking, same great taste, it says. I guess these are the ones that didn't come out looking quite right, but still taste good, so they sell them. Alright, I'm heading into the Greyhound Hall of Fame. Greyhounds, as all beings, are ridiculously cute as pups. This is the benefit of reading the local papers. I was reading about some of the controlled burning that gets done with the dead areas of crops from last year's planting, so they can replant new crops this year. And I actually got to see some of it off the highway actually happening. At least I hope it was controlled fires. It looked like it because several of the areas in large patches I could see they're just burned up. So it's kind of neat. I'm passing through Hayes, Kansas. It seems to be a happening city. They've got all major stuff of a big old town in this area. After all the nothing, Hayes, it seems like a huge place like Manhattan, Kansas was. And quickly, I guess it stretches north and south because I'm already out of it and it's just nothing again. But there are some development. You can see residential developments over there too. I've been driving for the past 5 hours or so. I made it all the way through Kansas. I'm in Colorado now, but the fog is so bad. There's just no visibility. It's terrible. Man, it's just crazy. I'm lucky there's a person in front of me. For a while there wasn't. Wow. I don't know. I just had to get a shot of this. The panorama of what this highway cuts through. This vast openness.